What up, people? It's your boy Mellow Man Ace. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday to everybody. Beautiful month of April, because this is the month I was born. You know what I'm saying? So it's that time again, folks. It's just after 7. We are rocking and rolling, and I'm excited for another week, man. I got my trusty sidekick right here, my boy named Sean, a.k.a. Criminal, in the building. What's up, pimp?
What's up, man?
You good?
Doing great.
Huh?
Doing great.
Why? Did you work out?
Yeah.
Got your workout in?
Been working out steady. This 4th week back in the gym now that COVID's over, you know what I'm saying? So feeling good. I've dropped some weight, you know. Just in the past week, I lost about 15 pounds. So.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, we just shot a video together for his record, and he sent me the video to look at, and I was like, yo, Cade, man, we both look chunky as fuck. We both look like, yo, we got our COVID-15, quarantine 15, crazy. And I wasn't real happy about it, you know.
I didn't realize I gained that much weight. You know?
Right.
I mean, I thought it was like 30 pounds or something, but it turned out to be like almost 60 pounds I gained. I'm like, whoa.
The quarantine 60.
So,
damn.
Yeah, but it's
That's
okay.
heavy, kid.
But it's okay. Like I told Mello, though, we're gonna keep it because that's us. We were fat. We just need to look fat because it's real. It's what happens.
I disagree. He knows I disagree, but he's gonna do what he's gonna do, and he's gonna go with it. I think. I told him, look, man, cut me out of that video. You know, I had no business. I'm rocking this Houston Astros looking jacket that it just looked like it's hovered around my gut. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I've been eating lots of Cuban food, man, and you know.
I think you're being way too critical of yourself.
No,
I thought you looked fine.
Not at all. Nah, I'm waiting. Nah. Anyway, it's good to have you on with me, bro.
Glad to be here.
I want to say thank you personally again for coming out to TJ and playing golf with me over my birthday weekend.
That was fun.
Appreciate you, brother.
That was a lot of fun.
Appreciate you. Yeah. How was it getting back over the border?
Oh, it was, but when I finally got there, it was cool.
Yeah.
You know, because we had to hit the bars and stuff.
Right.
You know.
You were with a few drunken monkeys.
Oh, yeah. They were hard chargers, bro. I mean.
Yeah. Our boy, Jose Zavala, who also pulled up for my birthday party there in TJ, he was wilding out. He was wild.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun.
He kind of slipped on himself there a little bit, you know, and but he did cover the bill.
Yeah, he did.
He did cover the bill, so shout out to my man Jose.
That's why I covered the bill with the federales.
He got the federales covered. All right, cool. Everybody, hold on here. Everybody on Facebook, don't forget to go to my YouTube channel. Come right over here, smash and crush the subscribe button. Welcome to the Havana Lounge, people. The lounge is back, is on. A new week, a new feeling, a new vibe, baby. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's our second show, man. And I'm glad that we're able to do this. So welcome, everybody, man. I mean, crush the subscribe button. If you're joining us for the first time, crush that. I need that. Drop a comment, whatnot. Let's talk a little bit, dog, since I got you here, let's talk about your release.
All right. Yeah, I got a new single out that's called Shorty. It's a real good, feel-good vibe song. It's kind of like a chick anthem, you know? It's about meeting a chick in the club and you know, McIntyre, and it's the whole like little scenario and play-by-play of how that goes down.
Sure.
I'm actually singing for one of the only second times I've done on a track. And,
Right.
you know, like Mello said when he came in the room when me and Kaz were making it, because his son produced it, because our organism. He said, "Who brought a singer here?"
Yeah.
You know, and then we started laughing. We're like, "No, that was criminal." And he goes, "What? When did you start singing?" And I started laughing. I said, "Just now. I just started right now."
Right,
So
right.
it turned out really good.
When's it coming out?
Well, the song's actually already been released. You can find it on YouTube. Just type in "Criminal," spell criminal with a K, and then Shorty, Shorty. And then the video, we're still getting just a couple of little minor details so we can finish it up properly. Just because I want the whole thing to tell the whole story and the storyline, so I want it all to match. And you know, this is a representation of me and my art, so I want to make sure everything fits properly. And you know, obviously we have a budget to work with, but you know, it's still got to fit properly.
Absolutely. Now, did you say when it's dropping?
No, it didn't, because we still need to get. It's been kind of a problem with, you know, different schedules and stuff, and we need the model and the photographer to be able to line up so we can get it done. I'm ready all the time. So.
And who shot it?
Well, the homie from Cali World Entertainment actually shot the video. He did a really nice job. You know, shout out to him. My brother Derek Smith, you know, he turned us on to the guy, and you know, told me to work with him and everything else. So big props to my brother D.
Right on, man. Now, I always notice something about you, Criminal. Every time we hang out, whatever, you got a great disposition, bro. You're one of those gamer type of cats. You know what I mean? When the pressure's on, you seem to react. You know what I mean? Like, you always got my back on the road. Whenever we go somewhere, you're like one of the most trustworthy dudes. And if somebody comes up tripping on me, you're always there. You never let me get my hands wet, and I appreciate you for that, brother.
Appreciate that.
Aside from the fact we've already done a couple of songs together, we did the Summer Cali Breeze. Talk about that one.
Oh, Summer Cali Breeze is a dope classic. That was an instant classic that we did. You know, and again, just Criminal, Summer Cali Breeze, spell the Cali with the C, and that was just a good vibe about California lifestyle. You know what I mean? From classic car racing to lowriders to G life to everything. You know what I mean? It was a conglomerate of the whole California feel.
Righteous.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a great day, man, that day.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. And then plus that shines through in the video. And I like I even said during our filming of Shorty, you know, let's just have fun, and that way it'll shine through in the video. People will feel it when they're watching it at home.
True indeed, true indeed. Now tell me this, how much do you like this Hank Aaron jersey I'm rocking? Come on, man. Come on, man. It's the Hank, man.
Yeah, I don't like the Braves, man. I'm an Angel fan, so.
What camera am I on? You hear this guy? He doesn't like the Braves. But what about Hank Aaron, man? That's why I'm rocking it. Hank Aaron, the greatest home run hitter of all time, baby. Yeah. We got Jack DeLance in the house, bro. This is in his honor, man.
My hero was, you know, Reggie Jackson, though. Like, that was my guy.
Yada, yada, yada.
That's when I started going to Angel games, you know. I go watch him hit home runs.
For sure, for sure.
And then I try to predict when he was going to hit one.
No doubt, no doubt. YouTube, everybody checking this out, man. Thank you for joining us. We are the Havana Lounge podcast. Can you, what? Oh, did it? Next time, just stop and tell me that. Like last week, you're like, I couldn't shut you up last week. I couldn't shut you up last week. Just tell me, hey, man, your mic fell down. Sorry about that, guys. I'm over here jumpy and very excited about what we're doing tonight, man. The podcast is live, baby. Havana Lounge is real, and we are live in effect. True indeed. Now, Crims, man, have you checked out the latest TikTok video that's cracking right now? I know it's one of my favorites. Let me set it up. Girl sitting down, blindfolded, right? And this dude has a big watermelon cut out, and it looks like he stuck like some pudding in there. And he's telling her, like, stick your hand through there, right? Stick your hand through it. And she's sticking her arm all the way up to here, right? But what she doesn't know is that there's like a donkey in front of her. So I could show you better. I could tell you.
I've seen the smaller versions of that. They have some other ones that they have little oranges and cut out, and they're doing pets like dogs.
Okay,
and cats.
well, I don't think you've seen this one.
I haven't seen that one though.
P, run the clip.
All right, you ready?
I guess.
Okay, yeah. Just put your hand through. Yep. Yep. A little lower. Yeah. Keep going. Yep.
Ew, what is this?
Yep. Just go all the way through.
Oh my
All the way
god!
through. Yeah. Just keep
What
going.
is that?
Keep
Wags the
going.
tail,
Keep
watch.
going.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Now take your hand out slowly. Yep.
She's like, wait a minute.
Can we get sound?
That was kind of weird.
Okay, righteous.
Oh, that's
Clouded.
That's good. That's good.
Fly girl stuck her, you know what I mean? She thinks she stuck her hand out of a donkey's ass, man.
Yeah, that's really
I
good.
love that, man. I love that, man. No doubt, man. Yo, I'm moving on. I'm sorry. From one emotion to the next, man. You know what I mean? Moving on, though, man. Hip hop news today, man. Have you heard our boy Shock G has passed away?
What?
Rest in peace to our brother Shock G.
Oh man, yeah. Rest in peace. Shock G was a dope individual.
One of the most creative brothers I ever met.
And we mess with Digital Underground quite a bit.
Absolutely do. So yeah, that happened today, and I don't think anything else matters right now in terms of hip hop. You know, that's bigger than that.
Yeah.
You know, dudes that I came up with, my age, you know, are you know, we're starting to expire. You know what I mean? And I think, you know, when something like this happens, man, you can never find the right wording. You know what I mean? Because it could be you next. You know, I mean, that's how I feel. You know, we're not promised tomorrow. You know, and so we have to win today and every day that we wake up, man. So my sincere condolences to his family, Shock G's family, and his rhyme partners and DJs that worked with him.
Amen to that.
I'm very sorry to hear of his passing. You know what I'm saying?
That's the first I've learned of it. I'm sorry to hear that too.
Yeah, I found out earlier. My man Condor called me, man, and put me up on game. And you know, I'm still kind of hoping that it's not true, but you know, when you get it from credible sources, you just kind of gotta, you know what I'm saying?
TMZ's reporting it. It's true.
Okay.
Is that right? Yeah. See, TMZ's on it. I remember when I toured with Digital Underground in the early '90s, man, and they had the craziest show. You know, their creativity was like watching, you know, the second coming of the mothership with George Clinton and Parliament and those guys, man. They had an amazing energy, chemistry on stage that second to none, man, in that time frame, in that era. So rest in peace. Our brother, our dear brother, we love you, man. We'll miss you. You will never be forgotten. Your music will continue to carry on your legacy, brother. Much love and respect. Yeah. Well, you know, we golf. When we golf, we smoke cigars.
You do, I don't. I smoke cigar weed.
Yes, indeed. I got here a cigar this week, folks, that I took out on the golf course the other day, and I was highly disappointed in this cigar. You know, hey, it is what it is. If I love them, I love them. If I don't, I got to give it to you 100. You know what I mean? It was a terrible cigar. It was harsh. It was earthy. You know what I'm saying? A company by the name of, and I'm sorry to say your name on air, man, but I got to tell you.
Putting you on blast.
Yeah, I believe it's Arturo Ernesto or something like that. I don't know where they're from. But it says on the band that they've been established since 1912. Now, I don't know who's keeping these cats going. Nah, really. Really, man. I mean, it was a terrible cigar, fam. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't give this, you know what I mean?
That's 5 thumbs down.
I can't, like my boys, even on the Arturo Fuentes special, it was just unspecial.
It was special in a different way.
It was special in a garbage kind of way.
It's the truck juice cigar. Don't smoke it.
Again, it was earthy, and I hated it, folks. I did not like it, and will not smoke that on the golf course anytime soon again. Sorry to diss your cigar, homeboy, but it is what it is. Did we want to roll that?
Yeah, let's roll Digital Underground Logan Spring Jack.
Yeah, let's go ahead and pay homage to our homeboy before we move forward, man. I almost forgot. Go ahead and run that. Welcome back, peoples. Enough respect to my man Shock G. Sorry about that. I almost forgot that we wanted to do that. And, pay homage. Great individual, creative man. I will miss him dearly. I'm sure his family is not good right now. However, the show must go on. And this week, I tried this wine here, the Apothic Red. Now, I don't know who makes it, but I liked it. I really loved it. It was not harsh, actually, at all. It had a great aroma, beautiful legs that just dripped slowly down the glass. This is a great wine, guys. If you like wine, a nice red wine, this is your guy. It was rich, but not over the top, like, overpowering or anything like that. No funky aftertaste or anything like that. A great wine. I would definitely drink this with a nice steak or a nice Italian dish. I really liked it. Absolutely. Oh yeah, right here, the Winemaker's Blend. I think that's their name. I don't know, but it was a great wine. I love it. And Jack, you can take it after we're done here, which brings me to the man of the hour. Make his wife scream and holler. My man, the legend himself of sports marketing. Welcome to the show, my man. Jack DeLance is here today. What's up, my man?
How are you? Thank you for having me, and thank you for being in front of your people, your audience. My condolences to your brother.
Thank you.
God rest his soul.
Thank you. Yeah, Shock G, he was an amazing cat. You would have loved him had you met him. So Jack, man, we're here.
We're here.
Yeah, we talked about this a couple months ago, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And although we haven't known each other that long, I think maybe a half a year,
No.
a little longer,
Hold on a second.
maybe.
I'm Jack DeLance from La Puente.
Yeah.
I know you.
He said, I know you.
I know you,
That's
brother.
a fact, Jack, probably through the music.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
No, thank you for that. But, man, welcome. Tell me, what have you been doing through the COVID, especially all last year, the hard year, to keep you like mentally, physically strong to do what you do in sports marketing and stuff like that?
Well, I think it was a year that, for everyone, it's going to go down, that when you look back and, what you were through and what you, was presented, I'm a man of faith. I believe in my Lord and my God, first of all. And, I took the time to really look at things, self-evaluate. The world came to a halt in a lot of different ways. And being in the sports industry, there was a lot of that happened as well.
Sure.
And a lot of uncertainty. I took the time personally to look at my marriage. I've been married now for 13 years.
I saw. Yeah, of course. I know the wife, Suki. I didn't
Yeah,
know
my
her.
wife Suki.
13 years. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Marriage is, can be tough, can be challenging.
I know. I've been
and
married
there's
twice.
a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
So we took the time, kind of bonded a little bit more,
Good.
did things more.
Nice.
started exercising together, taking walks.
Dope.
Communicating.
Yeah.
Because, we felt like we just sit home and it's like, well, the world's kind of going under. What's that going to do?
Yeah.
You got to have a positive attitude. So we did a lot of talking, a lot of goals, played some baby hoops. I know you know what baby hoops is.
Yeah. You love them baby hoops.
Love
yeah.
those baby hoops. And,
How bad does he beat you, Suki?
He doesn't.
He doesn't, huh?
Yeah.
So you're all hype, no.
It's hot and cold.
All bark, no bite.
No, I can shoot. I can shoot. Yeah, I can shoot. I
Can
can
he
go
shoot?
deep.
But not better than
I can
But
go
not
deep.
better than
I can
Silky.
go deep.
Yeah. No, I want to give a big shout out to our friend, our mutual friend, Dr. Alex Louv, man, for bringing us together. He's an amazing cat. Maybe one day he'll sit in the hot seat with me one day.
Oh yeah.
But I remember
Doc is great.
the day I met you, you brought, I believe, I think it was Kenley Jansen that day in to see Dr. Lou as he takes care of our eyes and all our eyewear needs and things like that, prescriptions and whatnot. But that day, you were really a natural, you know what I mean? When we were talking, I never knew you, I'd never met you. And, but I found your life really fascinating, bro, and something that I always wanted to know about, you know what I mean? Because as a kid, I grew up with baseball aspirations and blah, blah, blah. And my dad was a big, and still is to this day, a very, big baseball head. With that in mind, sports marketing agent, that's your deal, right?
That's my deal. I have an agency that it's called JD Legends Promotions.
Yeah.
We're a marketing firm. So we go out there, we have a lot of clientele. We deal with a lot of sports athletes, current and retired MLB players.
Yeah.
We have a little bit of thing with a few NBA players, Draymond Green is
Tell
one.
us some of your like your baseball client list, if you can.
Well, I don't want to kind of say something that, one of them be like, you forgot about me, right?
Well,
but,
no,
But for instance, on the Dodger current staff, I've worked for Kenley Jansen for like 6 years now.
Right. Just
Max
so our
Muncy,
viewers know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Max Muncy, Chris Taylor,
Sure.
Austin Barnes.
Yes.
Just a good variety. And as I've gone through the years, because, baseball changes now. When we were growing up, we had the famous infield, Garvey, Lopes, Russell Say. That's the longest tenured infield in baseball history,
Yes,
and the most
indeed.
successful.
Yes, indeed.
But the game has changed.
Yeah.
Like other things have changed. So I still get to work with some of the legends.
Like who?
We're our boyhood heroes. So Steve Garvey, Ron Say, Kenny Landreau, Darryl Thomas, Jerry Royce, Steve Yeager, just to name a few.
All my heroes.
And I apologize if I missed anybody out. But,
No, I mean, we're just letting the audience know, what it looks like when you go to work. You know what I mean? Definitely don't mean to leave anybody out at all. So, but with that said, man, I mean, what's that like, dude? You're working alongside my heroes, dude. Like our baseball cards, I used to have them. A lot of people watching me from back in the day, they know, baseball cards was the thing, man. And you work with baseball card dudes, like guys we were collecting, Tell me this. Who's probably your most like outgoing client?
You know what? Our clients are handpicked, to be honest with
Okay.
you. We really do the research, and because we want to make it right. It's about a relationship. We go back to that, and it has to be where it's a two-way street. It has to be mutual respect.
Yeah.
We take a lot of time, with my team to be able to see that. So
Yeah.
they're all good at what they do. Some have strengths better than others.
Yeah.
When we do marketing deals versus autograph signings pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Sometimes you could do a lot of endorsements, like when we met with, Dr. Lou.
Yeah.
That was a marketing endorsement that we did. So
Right on.
They're all great. To be honest with you, I can't really say, one's more outgoing than the other because they're all like chameleons. They're great on the field, but when you get them off the field and the fans get to see the personality,
Yeah.
it's awesome. But for me, I love baseball, and I've been like that since I was a young man. Again, I grew up in La Puente. I'm the first one to admit it. I'm very proud from being in La Puente, and
That's
I grew up with that Dodger team.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I lost my father at a young age.
Sorry to hear that.
I
Sorry
was,
to hear that.
Well, you know what? Thank you. I appreciate that. But looking back on that, baseball is what got me through that. Because when you look at baseball, it's such a unique and such a lovely game that, you know, even if you lose today, the sun rises tomorrow, there's another game.
Yeah.
And you fight, fight, fight. And, you know, we all have that little boy in us and, you know, little girl in us.
Yeah.
And when you can go back to that, those times, or you're having a hot dog at the game,
Yeah.
or, you know, it's Saturday night, the game of the week. I mean, there's nothing like it now that, you know, sometimes, you know, I say pinch me. I don't play the lotto.
Yeah.
I really don't play the lotto because I look at a lot of my friends and my family and I say, I don't need to play the lotto because I was blessed and I hit the baseball lotto. So I'm like you.
Nice.
There's a lot of times, I mean, I have to stay professional,
Yeah.
but, you know, one of my clients is from Cincinnati, Big Red Machine, George Foster. 1977 National League MVP.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I remember him coming into LA and, you know, and George is from Los Angeles. And he used to come in and
he
handle
got
business.
signed first with the New York Giants, correct?
With the San Francisco Giants.
Yeah, the San Francisco Giants.
Yes. And then he got a trade. He went over, started playing some time with Cincinnati.
Right.
And then Sparky Anderson gave him a big chance in 1975.
Right.
And, you know, the rest is history. You know,
Yeah.
the Big Red Machine.
Come on, man.
Yeah, we battled them for a
Come on, man.
long time. Johnny
Then they
Bench,
won the
Perez,
series in 75 and 76.
back-to-back championships.
George
Very
Foster, I hope that you can introduce me to him one day.
Absolutely. When he comes out to town, we'll
Because
definitely
look,
get you.
through you I've met, you know, you've introduced me to Steve Garvey, Tony Gonsolin, I think. Was that you too?
Oops, yes.
Yeah. Chris Taylor, who was super cool. Very humble cat after winning a World Series, man. And Kenley Jansen. I was able to put a bottle of wine in all their hands and whatnot. So thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for being gracious to them.
Nah, no doubt, man. Tell us this. What's the difference between a sports market agent, marketing agent, and the agent that chops up the contract for them to be on the team?
Okay.
What are the two differences? Let our people know, because a lot of people don't know the difference.
Sure. So MLB agents and their firms, you know, and some have marketing, you know, internally, and do a very good job at it. But, you know, their job is to set up that, you know, client talent for the team.
Okay.
Because the team has control when they first come up. So, you know, they got to go through the process of getting their service time. After that, they go through what's called an arbitration process. And you can have up to 3 years of that. Then you're eligible for free agency. So an MLB agent, they got to be regulated by Major League Baseball with the Players Association, which is the union. And they go and, you know, they do their deals with the team and try and get the best value of the contract
Sure.
for their client. So they
Okay.
focus on that. That takes a lot of work. It's an expertise field, okay? It's kind of like fireman, policeman. You know, a policeman's not going to put out a fire. A fireman's not going to run toward the bullets. It's just the way it is.
Got you.
Me and as a marketing agent, again, you know, it could be an autograph signing, it could be cards, it could be a deal like we did with, you know, with the Dr. Lou, you know, an endorsement, an appearance, VIP appearance. Sometimes you'll have, you know, big Fortune 500 companies that say, hey, I want this client talent to come in and, you know, talk to the troops, let them know what it is to be a winner. So that's, in a nutshell, to make it understandable, the differences.
What about when it comes to like TV commercials and, you know, pushing brands and stuff like that? Is that your field? Is that your
That's
side of it?
my field, but, you know, we get contracted out with MLB agencies that, you know, give us the permission to work with their client talents. And
like if
everything goes through them.
Right. And this is like where, let's say I see commercials sometimes, and the ball player won't exactly wear the team uniform. Have you seen these?
Yes.
Like they'll wear generic.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because Major League Baseball is very, very on top of their legal rights.
Okay.
You have to have the legal right to be able to use that team name and team image. It's very important. So
if they're doing like a Kellogg's commercial, it's more of that bland, you know, exercise uni.
You're using the name of that client talent, you know, because that Kellogg's Frosted Flakes is going to sell anyway, right? But it's the name. It's Mellow Man Ace that goes with the Frosted Flakes. That's
I
what
wish
they're
I could get a
looking for.
Frosted Flake commercial deal. Yeah, that'd be nice. But go ahead.
But that's kind of the difference, you know, where it goes there. And then you have some things that they're in conjunction with Major League Baseball where they are able to use the name, the team logo. And that's corporate sponsorship. Usually each
There's a
team
lot
has
of
different.
paperwork and red tape, I assume.
there's a lot of hard work on the backside of the stage, as you know. In your industry as well, right?
Sure. Yeah.
A lot of production.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I can only imagine. Tell me this, man. This is something that I personally want to know about you. You know what I mean? No, it's nothing like that. Nothing crazy. No, I really wanted to know, man. You have like you remind me of Ari Gold on. Remember that show Entourage? Did you watch Entourage back in the day?
Bits and pieces, yeah.
You're like an Ari Gold guy, you know, to me, except without the douchey part of him.
Oh,
you know what I
okay.
mean? You've never been like a douchey dude, but you have that kind of, you know what I mean? That presence. You're like when you walk in the room, it's a bold presence. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you knew that or if Suki, your wife, your beautiful wife, prepped you. You know what I mean for that? I don't know, but tell me this: what's the least favorite thing that irks you about, or your least favorite thing about sports marketing?
Least favorite thing about sports marketing?
If there's any.
Sometimes it could take time, and I'm kind of a, you know, I get that from my mother. You know, my mother was an entrepreneur, you know, foreigner in this country from Ecuador, and she rock and rolled.
Sure.
And I took after her when it comes to that. So, you know, you got to learn patience like anything else. Again, love what I do.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to have your curves like in anything else, in any business, but it's how you recover and how you handle it.
Yeah.
You know, I have other business adventures that I do.
So are you an impatient dude?
Not impatient, but I just like to hustle. I like to get it done.
Yeah, no,
you know,
I'm the same way, bro. Why leave for tomorrow what I can finish today?
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
And a lot of times it turns people off, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I really don't care. I you know, like I said earlier, we're not promised tomorrow.
That's right.
Right? So if we can finish and wrap something up today, let's get it done. You know, that's
And
the
it's not going to
philosophy.
come knocking on your door.
That's right.
It's just not.
It ain't.
You got to get out there, no matter what you do. I mean, if you're, and I'm a firm believer, if you love what you do, you're going to perform and you're going to give it your best, you know? I mean,
Come on.
If you want to be a nurse, be the best nurse.
Yeah.
If you're going to be that accounts payable
Finish
clerk,
up.
be the best accounts payable clerk.
Finish the job.
Manager, get it done. Hit it to the wire. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely, man. I like that. I like that about you. That brings me to this question. Coming up as a sports agent, a marketing sports agent, you're coming up, you're new to the field, right? You're coming up, you're earning your stripes. What was the most difficult part of that climb?
The most difficult part of the climb would have to be knowing which players to work with, because not all the time it's the right fit. And no fault on them, no fault on us, but like anything else, again, it's a relationship. Sometimes you could see that the vision's not the same, you know, but you also have the understanding that they're the client talent.
Yeah.
So you're working for them. You know, you're performing a service for them.
Yeah.
And if they want to go left and if you want to go right, and I believe in bending, I just don't believe in breaking.
That's right.
And I have two rules.
Yeah.
Nothing unethical, nothing illegal. That's just my rules, my style.
Yeah, that's how you get
for
down.
our firm.
That's how you get down.
And, you know, that was the most difficult because, you know, you're learning, you're groping, you're grasping.
So it wasn't, per se, getting your first client to believe in you? No.
Well,
right?
my first client, you know, to be honest with you, it was a phone call of a friend that said, you know, this client talent needs help. And it was like, all right, I'm going to help him as a friend. But then I got to see the need for this help for the retired, our heroes, right?
Yeah.
The legends. And I continued to build that, continued to get in there, you know, get the hands dirty.
Yeah.
Not like the donkey, but get it dirty.
Not like the donkey,
Sometimes
right.
it felt like it though.
Yeah.
But you got to get in there. You got to know what
get in
you're
there.
doing. Sometimes
I can
you're
only
trial
imagine.
and error.
Yeah.
And then that led to the current players. So, you know, that would be the most probably difficult, just learning, because you're dealing with people. You know, we look at them and, you know, we're 50,000 strong at, you know, whether it's Dodger Stadium, whether it's, you know, Fenway Park or, you know, Wrigley Field, but they're human. You know that. You've been in front of plenty of crowds cheering and going crazy. And it's just not always a fit. But, you know, you keep it professional and, you know, like the saying goes, nothing personal, just business.
Absolutely. I can dig that, brother. Yeah, man. Tell me this, what keeps you motivated, bro, to excel and do better, add more client, you know. Like what keeps you like passionate about what you do?
Life, like you said earlier. Tomorrow's not promised. You know, and we all have our days, you know, we're human. But you got to get up, you got to have that, you know, integrity. You got to have that fight. I have other business adventures, and, you know, I'm very blessed to have the appropriate people in the right places, you know, running them.
Yeah.
And when I check in with them, you know, I try and give them the best advice. I try and support them. I try and let them know they're appreciated.
Righteous.
Try and let them know that, you know, make them special.
Yeah.
Because you never know what could happen. And you want to have it where you can go out there and just fight for today and go and work hard, and you're going to sleep better. You're going to be happier. You know, and again, it goes back to the COVID thing. I think, you know, when we had the time to really look at that and look at ourselves individually, you put your priorities straight. So, you know, that's for me personally. You know, I say go out there and just continue to drive, continue to work hard. Can never go wrong with baseball. You know, when you love something, just keep it going.
Baseball, is that all the guys you deal with, or do you, you know?
Occasionally we get
boxers,
contracted
for
out.
instance?
No, occasionally we get contracted out to do a little bit of other sports, you know, athletes. We have, you know, some announcers we work with. Alana Rizzo, that, you know, used to be, you know, with the Dodgers organization.
She's not with us
We still
anymore?
have a relationship. No, she's no longer with the
Where
team.
did she move on to?
She's now with MLB Network. So, you know, she's on a national
Good
stage.
for her. That's my
but,
Cuban
you know,
sister.
Yes.
My fellow Cuban sister.
Alana's family. She really
Right
is.
on.
Alana's family. Yeah,
Right on.
Definitely. So
Good deal. Good for
yeah,
her.
we do that. We dealt with some basketball.
Okay.
Draymond Green is still one of our clients.
Nice.
Occasionally we do some work with
Love
Los
Draymond.
Angeles Laker Kyle Kuzma.
Sure.
So, you know, Kuz is always cool, and we, you know, take care of him.
Right on.
But our main focus, our main specialty is, you know, baseball.
Baseball is the main gazang.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it, brother. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, we already talked about the kind of the guys that you represent in terms of Dodgers. You know, all my people that knew that you were coming on, they would, you know, send me DMs and stuff, and they would ask me like, "Are you gonna ask him about so and so and so and so?" And you know, and they wanted names. You know, they wanted all these names and all this stuff. And I said, "You gotta wait. You gotta wait to hear what's going on." I wouldn't give them any inside info.
No intel, huh?
No intel, man. Tell me this, man. On any given day, right? Any given day, like today, yesterday, I asked this to Dana Dane, and it was really cool what he said. What does a day in the life of Jack DeLance look like, sun up to sundown?
Sometimes it never goes sun up to sundown. It's just one cycle.
Yeah.
Well, get up in the morning. And,
Yeah.
You know, thank the good Lord for giving us another day of life. You know, usually check in on other business adventures that I have.
What kind of businesses? What are you talking about?
A staffing firm. You know, I do have a staffing firm that I have with a brother that, you know, we have. That's a kind of a family put down business, you know, started by my mom.
Yeah.
The true entrepreneur. So, you know, we take care of that. And, you know, it's in the Inland Empire, and we rock and roll there. And that's a tough gig because, again, you're relying on, you know, human beings to go and perform work.
Sure.
But we're very proud of, you know, what we do and where we do it. So I check in, make sure they're okay. But again, I'm blessed because I have the right people in place to
Now,
run
what
it.
are we looking at? 10 a.m. type of thing?
Well, that's just on that side. Because sometimes you have to go to East Coast time. When you're dealing with East Coast time, with East Coast agencies or East Coast talents,
everything.
You know, you could be
plus
up at
3
4 or
hours
5 in the
forward,
morning. Or you could have, you know, a talent call you and be like, hey, I need this. Or can we go on MLB Network today? Or sometimes, you know, you just want to present it. We have a very good relationship with MLB Network. So we could start there, get some breakfast, jump on the phone. A lot of times, you know, the phone's going.
You have a treadmill in your house?
Emails. No, I like to get out there and just do it.
Right on.
You know, nothing wrong with the treadmill, and if you have to use it. But, you know, you can keep
I used to have a treadmill in my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, why
not anymore, but I used to. When I was in my 40s, you know, I was top of my game, man.
It's always good to stay fit.
Yeah. But go ahead.
That's the one thing. Got to stay
Okay,
fit.
now we're looking at 11, 12 o'clock?
11, 12, yeah, and usually, you know, things. So now you're getting ready for game mode. Because, you know, unless it's an off day, You got guys going to game mode. So you could have, talking to the guys. At the same time, you could have it where, you have inquiries, new inquiries. I want to talk about so-and-so.
What's that conversation like? Hey, man, your check got here.
Well, no,
What's that like?
I'm talking inquiries like maybe it's a beverage drink. Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
We want to have so-and-so and we want to do a commercial. You start those talks. Pick those up, kind of get it going. Almost like cooking, right? Put it to the side, continue with another one.
Sure.
Finish up. Sometimes it's contracts.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's rewording.
Interesting.
Sometimes it's client maintenance. I'm a firm believer of that.
Yeah.
I think you got to have a good, strong relationship with the ones that you represent on all levels. So it doesn't always have to be about business. Sometimes it's about just checking in. Hey, you okay? You doing? Do you need anything?
Yeah.
Those are the things that are important.
Right on.
I want my clients to know they're my family. They've given me the opportunity.
Yeah.
So, I take that to very heart because I have to be a good steward of that because that's a blessing.
Facts.
If you don't take care of the blessing, sometimes the blessing will go right through your fingers.
True indeed. True indeed.
So that'll put us up to, mid-afternoon, kind of grab something to eat.
Okay.
Again, you could have a curve that comes in here or there, and then it's showtime. The game
Which is
comes
what,
on.
like, now you drive into Dodger Stadium type of thing?
Well, it's not only, I know we kind of focused on the Dodgers,
right.
but we got Reds, we got Red Sox. We
Oh, yeah,
got
you
Giants.
just picked up the big kid, the home run hitter from Cincinnati, right?
Well, we have two
I
client
forget his name
talents.
because he's not a Dodger, but
Well, we
I
have
know.
two new client talents.
Okay.
Chris Antone and Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson.
Yeah.
He hit a
big boy.
walk-off job the other day,
Yeah,
didn't he?
he did. He hit a bomb out there. So
Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah, got that. Have my team out there. Have
Yeah.
a marketing agent out there named Kyle. Kyle Strunk is doing a very good job for us.
Right on.
We're rocking and rolling Cincinnati.
Dope.
I love Cincinnati, great town.
Yeah.
I love all the cities. You go into Chicago, you go into Pittsburgh. I mean, it's just a blast. Your office is PNC Park.
Nice. I've never been to PNC.
You gotta go.
I gotta
One of
go.
the best
I know.
stadiums there is. It's beautiful.
Yeah. One of my favorite ballparks. Well, I don't mean. I'll get back to
Yeah.
that.
Well, so we're
But go
finishing the
ahead.
game. Now we got to pay attention to the game, right? Pay
Yeah, so
attention
now
to-
we're looking
so
at
I'm
what?
bouncing. So
About
it could be
5,
the
6 o'clock,
Dodgers
7
game.
o'clock?
Well,
later?
remember East Coast, so sometimes you could start, but let's just say
Right.
7 o'clock. You're kind of either finishing up one game, going on to another, watching what's going on there, and then the night kind of comes. So sometimes your talent can do something special. Hit 3 home runs, hit a walk off.
Word.
So that could generate something on a local level, on a national level. It could be that we plant seeds on some things.
Yeah.
Hey, would you be interested in so-and-so to do this? Again, relationship.
I like it.
Work with the
Interesting,
team, get
interesting.
caught up, and it's almost like you got to put the bow on to end the day and
Yeah.
get your shut-eye, get your rest, and start the next day. And that's
love
when
it,
you're
man.
at home. And then sometimes we have the traveling.
Yeah.
Again, where you're bouncing. It's like, all right, we got to get out of here, and we're going to
Now,
Chicago.
does
or
Suki
we're going to
go with you on the
Cincinnati.
road and stuff as well?
Not all the time, because she has other adventures too
Sure.
that she
Okay.
does.
Well, right on.
But
Yeah.
when she does, she kind of takes care of the Hispanic players.
Yeah.
Because they kind of really bond with her and like that, and
Yeah.
she's done a great job. Can't say enough about my wife.
Awesome.
Again, without your wife, when you take that commitment, you
Yeah.
have nothing. So
Now you guys
I was blessed.
look like you have a very special bond. Every time I see Jack, I see Suki. You know what I mean? And she's very close. I could tell you guys bounce off each other, and she preps you to look so smooth. I could tell, Jack. You ain't fooling nobody. Man. You ain't fooling
we
nobody.
feed off of each other.
Yeah, that's the beautiful thing, man. You got a strong woman next to you. You're doing the thing. You got the clients. You're going to the ballpark every day. You got Mellow Man Ace's wannabe life, man.
That's
You know?
right. That's right.
I so would love to see and be you for 30 minutes in the afternoon just to see what that's like. It's a very interesting life, man, that you live, and we're proud of you, brother.
Thank you.
We are proud of you. We lift you up, man.
Thank you.
Lift you
Appreciate
up.
that. Thank you for being you and being in the entertainment business, because I know we'll probably
thank you,
get
man.
into that, but I know that's a lot of work too.
Ooh, that's a grind. Yeah, that's a grind, and now more so. But yeah, let's talk about you though. Let's talk about you. Tell me this, man. Is there anything that you feel like you left unfinished along the way? Like, Was there a client that got away that you really wanted, a big name guy or something, that you wish you could go back and say, hey, I messed up, or, don't go with that guy, go with me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. Is there anything like that you feel?
Of course, yeah. There's always something in life where you're going to have those, curveballs.
Yeah. Do you care to tell us who?
I'd rather not.
Okay, all right.
But and nothing other than
It's like Mellow Man Ace, man.
Well, it's kind of I'm a very giving guy, loving guy. But when I cut from the root, and that's just
You heard it here first, folks.
That's just the way it is. But everything happens for a reason. Again, I base it on my faith. The good Lord does things for a reason, works in mysterious ways. I'm a firm believer in that. And sometimes I've learned it's not in Jack DeLance's time or in our time. It has to be in the good Lord's time. And I've seen many miracles, many blessings come my way. I can attest to that. And again, human. You look back, but like anything else, you got to look forward. Because you've made a good decision when you don't have to look back on the decision that you've made. You got to keep looking back on that decision. Maybe you didn't make the right decision. When you can look forward and keep on going, you've made the right decision.
You sound like a guy that hasn't made a lot of mistakes in life.
Oh, I made mistakes.
But not here. Not with sports marketing.
I want to say that, I made some errors, but nothing critical.
Okay.
And nothing that's been devastating that would put in jeopardy my name, the company, or the client talent that I'm working with or have worked with in the past.
I hear you use the word client talent. Is that how y'all refer to it?
That's how in the industry and how
Client
I refer
talent.
to it, because they are a client and they are a talent.
Yeah.
It's easy to go out there and be like, what are you swinging at?
Yeah.
You see one of those BBs go by.
Right.
Easier said than done.
Facts.
Kind of same thing, even the music industry. Go up there, I can do that, and I can rap, and I can dance. Really? Go up there and try and do it.
Talking about music, Jack, you have a connection to the rap game.
I do.
A very interesting connection to the rap game.
Very near and dear interesting.
You have a really cool connection to the rap game.
Would you care to elaborate, sir?
No. I want you to elaborate and tell us your connection to hip hop. This really tripped me out. I had no idea.
Yeah, I remember.
Go ahead and tell my viewers. Go
I remember
ahead.
that conversation. Well, back in the early 90s, I had a friend. His name was Mark Warren, and he was the executive assistant to Kevin Berg of In Living Color. So I went to a lot of In Living Color tapings.
Wow.
Okay? A lot.
You talking about
Wednesdays and Fridays.
the wine, what is their name?
Wayans.
The Wayans.
The Wayans brothers. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. You were on set for Jamie Foxx and all them dudes.
Let me show you something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wanda,
Jim Carrey and all that. Oh, no way.
Oh, yeah. No, it was great. It was a great experience. And I was in awe of it. If it probably wasn't for sports, I've always had a thing about, making a movie and, and filming and performing. I've always enjoyed that because I think that's just an art, because those that do that is just really boom. But back to the story, I have a younger brother, Roberto, that when I used to take along and say, come with me, we go in the green room, and it's funny because I remember Jennifer Lopez, she was a fly girl. I used to see her all the time.
Absolutely.
He'd always go, and they had a phone there, and J-Lo would be like, oh, what is he doing? It was like really cute. But he started rapping at a very young age.
Yeah.
And it was like, what is he doing? What is he talking about? I remember it was like Easy E, Heavy D. I mean, it was just going off.
Yeah.
And I remember I was like, Roberto, what are you doing and what are you saying?
Yeah.
I'm a rapper. Like,
This
really?
is who
This
now?
is Roberto. Okay, I'm going to call him Roberto right now. But I'll build up to that.
Okay.
And I saw something again, a passion, something that he, again, from a little boy walking around, doing it in living color, on the back set, and it was like, wow. And lo and behold, that little brother, Roberto, ends up getting into the game. And I'm very proudly to say my brother is Mr. Criminal. And he's done great. You know?
Yeah, man.
I love my
found
brother.
that so cool, man.
Yeah, and he's also tapped into the acting world. You know, did Bright with Will Smith.
Yeah.
Had another one
right, I
with
just
Shia
saw that.
LaBeouf, Tax Collector.
Yeah.
I know I'm missing another one in between. The one I love, I don't know if you've checked it out, was his Spotify ad.
Yeah, he's doing a damn thing right now.
If he went in there and he
Yeah.
was pounding on the, my brother's a little hardcore,
Yeah.
but he was, great heart, but he was pounding on the window and he's singing a Miley Cyrus song. And Miley even put it back out on her social media.
Nice,
So it was really cool. He's
Yeah.
very talented.
Yeah, he is.
Always had it, has
Doing
a
his
passion,
thing.
drive.
He's a beast. He's a beast.
Has his own studio, just opened up another studio out in the IE,
Yeah.
he's been doing that, and it's just been killing the game, and I'm really proud of him.
Yeah.
So that's my kind of corner to
That's-
that. And,
yeah.
Really enjoy watching him.
Good
so
deal,
happy
man.
that he's
So-
successful in it.
Now, is that the only brother you have? Or?
No, I have another brother. His name is Michael.
Yeah.
Michael does very good, has a lot of different endeavors around, town, and
Yeah.
and I also have a sister.
Right
I
on.
have a sister that she lives in New York.
Yeah.
Her husband's actually the Rear Admiral of the United States Merchant Marine Academy. And she has a staffing firm. She runs a medical staffing firm.
Right on.
My thoughts and prayers are always with her because, especially with the COVID, she places nurses and respiratory therapists, and she's out there doing her thing too as well. So that's my family.
That's dope, man. I remember when you first told me about that, I was like, what? I know my man. I know my man.
Yeah, I think you booked them, right? At one
Yes,
time, right? For a show or
It was a concert.
concert?
It was a big concert at the Citizens Business Bank Arena. I want to say it was 2018, maybe 2018, 2019-ish in there. It was a sick lineup, bro. You would have loved it there. We had Big Daddy Kane. I was able to not only just be an artist on the bill, but also have a part to do on the inner workings of who was going to be on stage that day, with a business partner. And we brought in Big Daddy Kane and Bobby Brown and
Just killed it.
I mean, Criminal, your brother, so many others. I think John B was on the bill. Color Me Bad was on the bill. It was a great show, man, and we had a good time. And doing double duties like that was a trip to me because I had to go tell guys that I usually just kick it with, like, dude, you got 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
You're on.
Yeah, or you got to get off. You
Yeah,
know,
right.
that's the hardest part because you want to see everybody rock out.
Of course.
And have a good time, man.
A moment to shine, right?
Yeah, it's their moment to shine, and you want to, I know I hate to be told to get off stage. You know what I mean? Like, we know how much time we have before we go on stage, but sometimes you're in that energy and you just forget. Like, you just might want to do one more song. You know what I mean? Especially if the fans are really digging you and they're giving you that. You know what I mean? They're giving you that energy, and it feels like you're
flowing.
You're flowing, man, and they're loving it, and everything you tell them to do, they're doing it. So yeah, man.
Well, thank you for doing that and giving my brother the opportunity.
No, he was already doing his thing, man. It was a no-brainer to have him on. But Jack, tell me this, man. I see the wedding ring. I see your beautiful wife. I've met your beautiful wife a couple times. How would you say, or what would you say, is the most instrumental part of what she brings to your energy that, that completes you the most? I've always wondered that. When I see couples that really gel.
The love and the support. Again, going on the road, being away, missing important times. Sometimes, there is choices that she has to represent at a birthday party, at a wedding. We try our damnedest to be there, but, the business profession that I've chosen to, be in takes me away a lot of times. And that's just me, the professional athlete's the same way. You could have Easter in Chicago.
Yeah.
You could have another holiday, in another city. Not all the times that, it works out where, you're at home. I know coming up here, I'm going to be bouncing now that things are opening up and more travel, and especially with Major League Baseball, some of the restrictions are starting to lessen, as we're starting to see around the league.
Yeah.
So having that without that, it's
Do you
not
think
gonna
you
work.
could be as productive as you are without your queen
No.
by your side?
Because
That's
if I thought
awesome.
then I shouldn't have married her.
That's dope.
It's really
That's
simple
dope.
now.
Because a lot of times, our women give us that. I don't know. We feel like I'm showing off for you. You know what I mean? You ever feel like that? Like I want to show you who I am. Like I want to prove myself. Like I want to do good out there so that I can impress you, type of thing. I find myself doing.
Yeah,
it.
well-
What about yourself?
I think my thing is I've kind of matured, I mean,
Yeah.
54, right?
Yeah.
I care about that DeLance name. One day the good Lord, like all of us, is going to take me home. How it happens, when it happens, nobody knows. But I'm determined to leave a good legacy. I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. I make mistakes. But I want to leave that legacy. So whether it's a wife that says, you know what, my name is Suki DeLance, or it's a DeLance name that comes up, or a player talks, you got to have that. You got to have that strength. You got to have that good name. And having a wife that's able to be there and back you and say, don't worry, I'll handle the birthday party. There's been times where I've looked at my clients and say, look, my best friend's brother passed away. I have to be there. And no amount of money is going to allow me not to be there. That was one case. And, again, I'm blessed. My clients, I was in Cincinnati. It was like, no, go. You need to, you need to be there. I took a red eye and I was there the next day. So that's a very important thing. In any relationship, and your significant other, you got to build that relationship. And again, it's not easy. It takes a lot of hard work.
Sure.
But I look at it like climbing the mountain. Sometimes you climb mountains and you fall, you scrape yourself, you got the little cut.
Yeah.
Boy, when you get on top of the mountain, it feels good.
Yeah.
You can look down and say, like, you know what, I accomplished climbing that mountain.
No doubt. I can dig that, brother. I can dig the situation, brother. You guys have a good thing going on. I love it. I love when I see you guys together. It feels like I'm visiting an aunt and an uncle or something, you know what I mean?
Well, I'd like to say one other thing.
What's
I'm
that?
very blessed with my wife's family.
Yeah.
I got a brother, sister-in-law, nieces, nephews, gold.
Yeah.
Our moms go, they travel, they do things together. I mean, you can ask for a better thing. And yeah, I know it's a fairy tale story because not everyone has it that way.
Yeah.
But you know what? When you see that, and you have that,
I emulate you guys. I try to when I go home. Yeah. I try to emulate that. I really do. I mean, I'm on my grown shit, man. I'm on my wine, my cigars. Try to have a great relationship at home. A healthy relationship so that I can be more comfortable in what I have to do, confident in what I have to do, knowing that home is taken care of. That's right. And it's just bliss. I don't have no time for that BS anymore, man.
your home is your refuge.
Yeah, man. It's gotta be that. You know what I'm saying? Let's take some phone calls. Paulie, let's get some phone calls in. If you want to talk to my man, Jack DeLance, super sports marketing agent. The number is 213-373-1260. Once again, that's 213-373-1260. Give us a buzz, give us a call, and we'll get you on with the man of the hour.
You are too kind.
Nah, man, I'm serious. I'm trying to get it right, Jack.
You're making,
you know what I mean?
me embarrassed.
I'm trying to get
I'm
it.
shy.
No, man.
Deep down inside, I'm shy.
Look, I've made a ton of mistakes, man. I'm not ashamed to tell you. And one of them, is just trying to get it right. You know what I mean? Like trying over and over, changing things up, and getting it right finally. So that I'm coming into my 60s, right?
Amen to us both, right?
Yeah.
We're knocking on the door.
Knocking on the door. And I just want to get it right, man. I want to get there sliding in safely, if you will. You know what I mean?
You want that said.
Yeah, man.
If you get that, you're out.
Yeah, for many years, I mean, I don't know what everybody's heard about me over the years. He was a player back in the 90s and all that, and for the most part, I hold no, I left it all on the playing field of life, especially in the 90s. I got around, I did my thing and everything. And then in my 40s, I was starting to like have a little bit more fun with coming into my own celebrity and understanding my place within hip hop and rap and everything. So now in my 50s, I just want to put it all together, you know what I mean? And that includes a healthy relationship, And I think that, in a relationship, somebody might be winning more than the other, you know what I mean? And it's moments like that that, I think are important for couples to remember that one day she may be the breadwinner, or you may be the breadwinner. Combining the knot, combining it, putting it all together. Let's just throw it in one big stack. Who cares who brought it? Let's just put it there. Let's go on vacation.
That's right.
I think that's the get down right there, man.
And that'll help you build for other relationships, friendships, bettering, your relationships within your family, I've learned. So it's kind of like you got to start at the core and then let it work out.
Facts. Folks, Jack DeLance is with me today. What's up? Jack DeLance is here. I am your boy, Mellow Man Ace. Thank you for tuning in. You are in the lounge. The Havana Lounge podcast is live and direct. My man, Nation, is here, no doubt. We got a caller? Well, let me know, bro. He said, last time, you didn't want me to talk. No, it's not like that, man. I love you, P. Let's go to the caller. Marcos Worrell. Welcome to the Havana Lounge podcast.
And Jack, there's a box right there.
Well, it's the wife, Monica. We're out.
It's the wife, Monica. Do you hear?
Oh, I'm not.
I need to grab it? Just hold.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
Hello, my bad.
Sorry.
What's up, caller? This is your boy,
Hi.
Mellow Man Ace.
So, hi, Mellow Man Ace, and hi, Jack DeLance. It's so nice to see you guys on the podcast. This is my first time tuning in because I did hear Jack DeLance was going to be in there. So it's very exciting for me to be able to talk to both of you. Mellow Man Ace, I've been commenting, con tu lengua venenosa.
Yes.
That was my song growing up. I
Thank you.
love it. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
But Jack, I want to say, you're a wonderful person. You're a great employer. I got to work with you for a little bit, and it was the best time of my life. You do take care of your employees really, really good. You're very talented, and I'm just so proud of you. And I'm so proud of everything you've done, all your players, and everything that you bring. And I'm mostly proud of how much you put God first. I love that.
Thank you, Monica. I love you, and you're the best. I got to tell you something about Monica. Monica, did work for me at one point.
Nice.
Is a family member, and I remember going in one time and talking to her, and I said, I don't know if I could do this. She said, you can. You can do this.
You all right? You cool?
Yeah, I'm cool. It's just...
You cool? You all right?
It's real.
You look... Yeah.
It's real.
I can tell.
It's real.
Yeah,
Because,
that's awesome, man.
that's what it's about. Having that support, having that love, and, she's a blessing, and I love her to death.
Right on. Thank you for calling. The number is 213-373-1270. 1260, I'm sorry. Hey, man. Yeah.
Be back.
213-373-1270. I'm your boy, Mellow Man Ace. This is Jack DeLance in with me today, and he is an amazing cat. I admire the cat tremendously. That's why I wanted to have him on. And I knew it'd be like a natural to have Jack with me, because the first time we sat down, it was just all that, man. And I was just like intrigued by his whole get down, being a wannabe baseball player myself that I have and whatnot. But man, I wanna say thank you. The number's still on the screen, folks. If you want to get at Jack, bring that cake in. I want to show everybody what Jack brought me today. Bring that cake in. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, this I was not even expecting this. I don't want to drop it, fam.
No,
Can
you don't want to drop it.
Check this out. I want you to check this out. This is, check this out. I hope I don't drop it, man.
There you
You
go.
see that? Y'all see that? It's a cake. Strawberry, you said, yes?
Strawberry.
Strawberry cake, commemorating, or whatever, our show, our second show. It's just, I can't wait to eat it. I can't wait to tear it up, yo. It's gonna be delicious. So thank you, Jack.
It's a little something to say thank you for having me on. Thank you for blessing me, blessing my wife, and I know you're going to be successful. You already are, but God continue to bless you, and just a little something to appreciate you welcome me into your home.
Yeah,
into your audience.
Thank you, brother. We're gonna definitely tear into that thing and put on an extra couple pounds.
Right, there goes the workout, right? Sorry.
I'm trying to see, bro. You are starting to look pretty good, man. That bulge is starting to go down, man. You know what I mean? So,
That Muay Thai BJJ does for you, bro.
hey, man. All right. Well, that's what's up, man. What's up, my brother?
I like to say one thing, just because I know that, I'm with your people and your audience.
Yeah.
That, a lot of it's in the, the industry of the music. Just whatever your passion and whatever your dream is, go out there and do it. Because you can do it, and there's plenty out there for all. I think, unfortunately, we live in a world that's, very, me, and I got to get ahead of you to make me, and it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah.
Everyone can get out there, do their thing, do it with passion, do it with your heart, and you'll get it done. There's someone out there that's going to drop another #1 track. There's someone out there that's going to come creative and create another group.
Sure.
But again, it's not going to come knocking on the door. Just get out there and do it. So,
Facts. That's the way we live, baby. That's how we get down. Jack, tell everybody how they can find you, brother. How they can follow you, see what track what you're doing and with who. Let them know.
Sure. So the best way is probably our social media page of Instagram, and it's JD_legends_promotions. I know we have a Twitter too as well that could be linked in.
Okay.
Are we getting buzzed?
I think so. But,
Okay.
But go ahead. Tell your handle.
That's the best way for social media.
And it's JD. Tell you again.
JD_legends_promotions.
That's right.
And we put a little stuff in there. We'll do some free giveaways, have some fun. I know we're going to start doing some trivia.
When am I going to get a bat, man, or something, man?
A bat? Who do you want a bat of?
I don't know, man. I'm clowning.
Like
I'm
a bat
clowning.
or a sign
I
bat?
want a damn baseball bat
Well,
from
who's
somebody.
your hero?
My hero, he passed away, Hank Aaron.
Oh.
But,
That's
I'll
a
take
great hero to
I
have.
got modern day heroes too, you know what I
Okay.
mean?
We'll have to chop it up. You can let me know.
What's up, P?
Got another caller. I didn't hear the name. Sorry, it was breaking.
Hello, caller. This your boy, Mellow Man Ace. Welcome to the Havana Lounge podcast.
How are you?
Good. What's up, family? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Al Vega. I'm calling from Azusa, California.
Azusa.
I just want to let you Azusa, yeah.
Azusa.
Azusa's in the house, you could say.
Yeah.
But anyways, I just wanted to confirm what you're saying. Jack is a true cat. He's a really cool dude. He's not only cool, but he's very thoughtful as well. He's always thinking about others. As the cake he gave you could just tell.
Yeah.
He thinks about others.
Yeah.
He doesn't come first. And that's what we love about him. And every time you talk to him, it's always, I love you. He's a good guy, man.
Yeah.
He has a good heart.
No, I
And
can
he knows
tell.
baseball.
You're right. Check this out, caller. What's your name again?
Yeah. Al Vega.
Okay.
Baseball's his game.
I knew that
He
when.
knows how to promote.
Check this out. I knew he was a special cat when we were gonna do the show, and I needed a picture of him, right, to help promote, right? And I went on his Instagram, and there was nothing of him. It was everybody else that he
really?
represents and stuff, and he was very selfless in that. You know what I mean? Where
Right.
most people,
Right.
like, you go to my
Right.
page, it's all me smiling and everything. Easy to find something, but Jack Jack is a special breed, man. He definitely is.
Can you hear me?
No, it's true.
Did you have a question for him?
I just want to tell him that we support him and we love him. That's all.
They love you, man.
Oh, Al Vega. That's Rena Vega's husband. Rena Vega.
Oh, you know the guy.
Oh, you know
And
what?
Best friend. Raina, my wife, sends his love.
Okay, you got some support, some real support there, man. Thank you, caller. We appreciate you.
He's an original. Cathedral.
Cathedral High School?
Yeah, just down from Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one of my guys I went to high school there with, it was twin brothers. One was the baseball coach there, and the other one was the football coach. The Pearson brothers.
Great school.
Many
Great
years.
School.
Yeah.
We actually did something special during pandemic, and lots of love to you, Cathedral, because you treated us great. With Ron Say,
tell us about it.
Every year
What
they
happened?
have what's called the Big Ten.
Okay.
It's a fundraiser. They do raffle, and the grand prize winner wins $10,000.
Where do I sign up?
So I like that. Yeah, we'll get that.
Right.
It's at the end of the year. Usually they have a gala, but because of COVID, they couldn't do it. But I wanted to be creative, and I thought, what better way to help promote it than to have the Big Ten from our days, Ron Say, get out there.
Yeah.
So Ron went in there, and we worked together with the school and their organization, and he put out some video and social media, and it was very successful. And we look
Now,
forward
did
to
he
doing
go
it again.
there?
Yeah, we went there. They did like a live stream.
Ron Say, did he go?
He didn't
attend
go there.
school
No, Ron's from Spokane, Washington.
Is that right?
Penguin.
Okay.
Yeah, the Penguin's from Washington.
Yeah. Okay.
But we just thought that with the correlation of the Big Ten,
Yeah.
and Ron Say being 10,
Number 10.
it would work out, and the 10,000 grand prize winner.
Facts.
So yeah, we just put two and two together, and sometimes again, presenting, something that works, and it did work. So we were very proud of that.
That's dope, man. That's really dope. I always was a big fan of the Penguin, man.
Penguin
I
could
was
play.
bummed when they traded him to the Chicago Cubs after his heyday here. That's when I started to realize there is just no loyalty in these motherfuckers in baseball, man. Like, the guy gives you all he's got, and then they, I remember when free agency first started. I think Reggie Jackson was one of the first
He's one of
guys,
the big ones. Yeah.
right? And we started to see like players get traded for the first time. I know as a kid it was devastating to me.
Right.
To see Ron Say get traded. I remember I think I saw I want to say it was Jimmy Wynn.
That's another one.
Toy Cannon. I was bummed. Because you collect baseball cards for so many seasons and you expect to complete every collection of cards. You got your teams, your Dodger sleeve, your Red sleeve, your San Diego Padres sleeve and whatnot. And then you lose a guy. It's Charlie Huff. Got traded to Texas. What?
That's right, yeah.
And
So
you
Charles.
you hated to see that. Like, how am I going to complete my Dodger team now? You know what I mean? With Charlie Huff as a damn Texas Ranger.
But sometimes those doors have to shut for others to open, because at the time,
True.
you remember, and I believe that was 1983-ish when, Ron got traded. You had guys like Guerrero, Mike Marshall coming up. So,
Yeah.
that worked out best. And, his wife, Fran, is from Chicago, so he got to go and, play several seasons there and was successful. They went to the playoffs.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
they did. Yeah, they did.
Again, sometimes, a door has to shut for
Well,
another. And he looks at it.
I was just saying, Jack, as a kid, you don't know.
Yeah,
You don't know
exactly.
these things.
At
I
that
was a
point,
kid
you're
and
like,
that,
Yeah, what happened? He's gone.
Yeah, I was a Cuban refugee, man. Give me a break,
Yeah.
You don't really see that or understand that it's a business, right? And that's what you do. You're there in that lane, and I think that's so cool, man. I think that's hella cool, bro. Yeah. You're here with my man, Jack DeLance. I am your man, Mellow Man Ace. I'm having a great time, man. I hope you guys have enjoyed the content that we're putting forth. I want you to smash the subscribe button, drop us a comment, and leave a, push a like and all that kind of fancy stuff. What's up, P? We good? Right on. We chilling with my man, Jack DeLance in the house. My man Criminal is in the house, and Suki DeLance is definitely in the house. Thank you for the cake, bro. We're gonna hit that with a little bit of wine.
Yeah.
This would have only been a Moscato. We would have been in there. But no, I know last week I kind of ended a little prematurely, and some of the fans weren't happy about it. So this week,
You're the gift
are you
that
good?
keeps
Are you
on
good on
giving.
time?
I'm good
You
on
got to
time.
go. You guys have a function with Kenley Jansen to be
I
at.
mean, we got Dodgers and Padres, so I hope that I don't miss the brawl. But hey, I'm yours, baby.
The Dodgers are playing the Padres right now?
Yeah.
Down in Dago, right?
Round 2, no, up the street.
Up the street?
That's right.
What's up, man? Let's get out of here, dude. It's got to be like the 4th inning by now, right? 3rd inning?
What time are we?
It's 8, a little after 8.
A little after 8, yeah.
8:15 or so in there?
Maybe end of the 3rd if I had to guess right.
Yeah, if we're lucky, we
okay.
can still grab a hot dog and a cold beer, man. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. You hear that, P? We're going to Dodger Stadium. No, I'm only kidding.
Going to Dodger.
I'm only kidding. I'm inviting myself. That's tacky to the motherfucker.
I'm good.
But no, that's good. That you're good on time and everything is on point. Yo, Jack, man, tell me this, man. Now let's set aside the fact that you're a sports agent, marketing agent.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, who were some of your favorite ball players, bro?
Steve
Are you allowed to say it?
Garvey. Oh yeah,
Okay,
of course.
all right.
Hey, we got to have boyhood heroes.
Yeah.
Steve Garvey, Ron Say. My first actual hero, because I discovered baseball in Chicago, was a catcher by the name of Larry Cox. No one's heard of him.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And rest his soul, he's passed. But my first baseball game was, coincidentally enough, on my best friend's birthday. So June 29th, 1978.
Yeah.
It was Cubs and Phillies. And I was at church that Sunday before, and one of the kids came over, like, you want to go to a Cub game? Well, I was living in Alaska for 4 years, so there was baseball, but it was more like kickball. I was kind of like, what's that?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you don't know what a Cub game is? So he's like, well, can we ask your mom? So, we go to mom, and she's like, oh, yeah, of course. And I went, and I'll never forget that first game, walked and saw the field and saw the players
Wrigley?
warming up. Wrigley Field, yeah. And there was something about that catcher. It was number 6, Larry Cox. And I just kind of fell in love with it from there. We ended up moving out to Southern California during that summer. Yeah. And I caught the 1978 World Series, Dodgers and Yankees. That's how I got initiated.
Yeah.
And it was like, everyone was like, Disneyland, Magic Mountain. And it was like, nah, Dodger Stadium. You know? I mean, like, wow, this is baseball? Like,
Yeah.
it's like I discovered, I don't know, a hidden treasure chest.
Yeah.
So, watching them grow up, and like you say, the Don Suttons, rest his soul, the Charlie Huffs, the Bobby Castillos, rest his soul. I mean, the Kenny Landros, the Daryl Thomases, I mean, the Jerry Royce. You could just go on and on and on. Joe Ferguson. I was just like, they're bigger than life. Our heroes were bigger than life. So that's how it kind of started for me. And, then the baseball cards, definitely into some baseball cards. I'd go to work.
Dusty Baker.
Yeah,
Reggie
D-Bay,
Smith
Rick
and them
Monday. I mean, all those guys. So just watching them. And if you remember back in those days, they weren't on TV as much. They would go on TV on the road. But at Dodger Stadium, until a subscriber program called On TV.
I remember that.
On TV. And I remember the big thing is we're going to carry, I think it was 10 home games. They were like a subscription, like a Hulu, right? Remember that? Netflix.
My parents couldn't afford it.
Yeah, it was pretty hefty, back in those days, even for the subscription. So you
Like
found somebody like
1979,
on TV. You're gonna have the game on TV. You went there, and it was just so great. And when you went to
Sometimes
Dodger Stadium,
me and my brother would try to catch like the on TV because my parents couldn't afford it, but it'd be wiggly line, and we'd like
channel
look,
like 56.
I think it's Dusty Baker batting. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I did the same thing. Did the same thing. Yeah.
We'd also watch Benny Hill like that sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I remember Benny Hill.
Oh yeah. Those are the
crazy.
days. Those are the days.
So you were always a Dodger guy.
Yeah.
So now,
I enjoy the Cubs, but that's what started me off. But being born and raised, and again, La Puente, this Dodger.
Yeah.
You were born and raised, to be a Dodger, and then that was the exposure I got. The Dodgers still have a special place near and dear to me. The 1981 championship.
Yeah.
Forever will be there.
I'm still hurt by the two that got away in 78. 77,
77, 78.
And I'll tell you
78 they should have
why.
won, but Reggie stuck his hip out.
Yes, he did, man.
He did.
He totally did, man.
He did.
That pissed us off.
Yeah, I was upset.
Yes.
He did that little right jiggy.
Oh my God, it's so obvious.
Yeah.
It's
He'll
so
even admit
obvious.
it itself.
He did, didn't he? I remember, folks, look, if you guys want to call in and talk to my man Jack, 213-373-1260. Yes, indeed. I remember my dad used to work for Delta Airlines. Okay. And the Dodgers at that time and a lot of the other teams would use Delta Airlines. Yeah. We're talking about early 70s, mid 70s, late 70s into, he worked there for many years. My dad called my mother one year, I believe it was either the 77 or the 78 series. He was going to work the Yankees flight. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So he tells my mom to bring me and my brother Sendog down there, to look at the Yankees as they're boarding the plane. And at that time, they would board right on the tarmac with the big ladder, before these fancy tunnels came into play, right?
The classic way.
And my mom takes us down there. This is after Reggie hit, I remember it was the game after, I think it was, they came back after Reggie hit the 3 home runs off of our guys.
So this is 77 now.
77 then, right? And did we get a call? I'm sorry, go ahead. Caller, let's take the caller. And I'll get back to my story.
Let's handle the call.
What up, caller? How you doing? It's your boy Mellow Man Ace, Ed Padrino, with my man Jack DeLance. What's up? How you feeling?
Oh, the podcast is crazy, man. I love how you guys, just talking about sports, nothing but classic stories, Jack. And by your stories, man, I can tell your work ethic is amazing. And being that you're a sports agent, I'm gonna just shoot my shot, kind of throw you guys a curveball, kind of take it into another sport. I just want to say, man, I got a cousin. He's 15-0. He's undefeated. He's a boxer fighting out of Thompson Boxing here in Ontario. The kid's amazing, man. He's great. He's a walking dollar sign, And I just, like I said, just being that you're a sports agent, do you happen to have any, and any juice or any boxing stories, just out of curiosity?
Any boxing stories? Is that what you're saying? Any boxing stories or clients?
No, I mean, pretty much. Sorry about that, but pretty much what I'm trying to say is, like I said, you guys are talking about sports, all these amazing stories, and I kind of want to throw a little curveball, just talk about another sport. I have a cousin that's the kid's undefeated. He's 22 years old. He's undefeated, but he's signed to Thompson Boxing, which is, the guy deserves big fights, and then, like I said, I just want to give a shout out, but at the same time, also, just curiosity.
Yeah, you're plugging your guy. You're plugging your guy. What's up, Jack? You need a boxer on your roster? He's 15-0, man.
You know what? I would love to talk to him and see what we could do to help. So
there you go, caller.
Hey, I'll definitely.
Ruben Ace, yes sir. Ruben Ace Torres, man. Like I said, Mellow, Jack, just check him out, man. The kid is young. He's undefeated. His style is amazing. Just check him out. Right now he's fighting. He's professional. He's fighting for Thompson Boxing, which is not the biggest, the biggest promotion out there. But like I said, man, I just, just check him out, and who knows what can happen.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you.
You know what, Ernesto? You know what I like about your phone call?
Yes, sir.
You believe in him.
Yeah. Of course, man. And like I said, just Mellow. Like I said, I was the one that called My bad. I called her stocks yesterday. You know, like I said, bro, I'm the one for Southgate. You know, like, I mean, you're pretty much my idol, bro. I follow you from Tony A to her stocks to your own show. I mean, you're charismatic, bro. The way you carry yourself, the way you talk, the way you represent the city is beautiful, bro. You know, and like I said, I mean, as a fan, of course, you have me listening to your show. I'm intrigued, and you know, with your stories. I'm also a sports guy myself, and like I said, man, I mean, I'm just calling in as a fan, also to promote my cousin, and you know, just to talk to you guys, man. You know, like the way you guys carry yourself, man, it's amazing. You know, you guys are representing well, and I appreciate that.
Well, we thank you very much.
Thank you, Ernesto. And you know what? I don't know. Is he able to go back to the engineering?
Who?
Is the caller to be able to go back to engineering? Because what I'd like to do is, you know, send you back over there, and
The camera's right here, bro.
we can get your number. And if we can't help you at JD Legends Promotions, we will give you the best advice or try and point you in the right direction to get help for your cousin in any way we can.
A+. Do we have like a clap machine sound or something? I would throw like the clapping right there, you know?
Some sound effects for the next
Yeah, let's do that, because that was dope of Jack. He didn't have to do that. That's dope, though. But I guess in the world, much like music, in the world of sports, you got to keep your eye out for who's next and what's next, yes?
Oh, absolutely. And you got to help. You know, sometimes that is just a simple question of, you know, which way can, you know, I go, or what do I do?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not somebody that's going to say, like, well, figure it out. I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me. You know?
I'm a lot like that too when it comes to the music stuff. Some people say, like last night I did a podcast and they said, Mello, we heard you were a beast and you were this and that, you know, and like grimy, and you were like ruthless Vato, you know? And I'm like, I don't remember being a ruthless Vato like that, but you know, it's got to be the same kind of deal, right? There's moments where you have to go for the jugular, and there's moments where you gotta, you know what? Let's look into this. And yes,
yes, oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, yeah. You know, we live in a time and age where a lot of things are happening. And unfortunately, a lot of things are happening, and negative things in the world. We need to be kind to each other.
Speak on it.
We need to be kind to each other. We need to show love, and it could be the little thing. You know, like they always say, pay it back. If you're at Starbucks and, you know, and you're able to, buy the person in back you at Starbucks. You know, someone's going to detail your car, give them a little extra something if you can.
Yeah.
You know, good karma.
Yeah.
You'll be blessed. You bless somebody else, I'm a firm believer, you're going to be double, triple blessed. And not that you do it for that reason, but you know what? You're going to feel a lot better doing it if you could touch someone's life in a special way. And sometimes those are, you know, little things that you can do. And sometimes it's grand things you
I can do it. I mean, I can dig it. Yeah. I see people stuck on the side of the road randomly. I'll just pull over and just help them push their car out of the way. They don't know it's me or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know, and then I like doing stuff like that.
It's important because if, you know, you see a middle-aged lady or an older lady, well, we have, you know, parents, moms, grandmoms.
Yes.
Tias, sister-in-law, whatever the case may be. I know I want somebody to help if I'm not around.
Yeah.
I don't want my wife or mom
Big
out
deal.
there.
Facts. Tell me this, Jack. You know, this is one thing that I hated about, especially during the COVID time, when it came to watching baseball games, the cardboard cutout people in the back.
They're ruthless, aren't they?
Oh man, that was
They're
the
very
most
stoic out here.
creepiest season of baseball I think I have ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whose idea was that? Who thought that was cool, man? Do you know?
Well, I think
without you know.
Well, no,
throwing anybody.
I don't think there's any fault in this. I think that each team, along with Major League Baseball, tried to do their best they can to get back up and running. You know, there was a good chance there that we weren't going to play. And I actually kind of, you know, I tried to be very positive, but I was kind of thinking like, wow, this is really going to take out even the baseball season.
Yeah. I mean, I was happy that there was baseball at all. Some guys sat out and whatnot, and but I was happy there was baseball, but it was just so freaking weird.
Well, and here's the thing. It was weird for you watching it at home, talking to the guys. it was even more stranger for them
Well,
playing
I'm sure
in a ballpark, right?
they remember their days in Triple and Double A when nobody came to the stadium, right?
But at least you had the one guy that would talk loud, or you'd hear like beer here. Right?
Oh yeah, that one heckler.
Yeah,
you know,
it's just silence.
cup of coffee. You know,
Silent nights. That's
Yeah.
what it became. And so that until they started saying, you know what, now let's pump some music into it. But
DJ Severe,
Yeah.
our guy.
Yeah,
Enough
absolutely.
respect to our guy DJ Severe at the stadium, man. He's a great DJ, brings it every night.
but now, you know, we're heading in the right direction.
Now
and
we're-
he's
yeah.
gonna rock it, and you know that should be a thing of the past.
Yeah,
You know, God
yeah,
willing,
yeah.
and you know we can go back to it. But
World
yeah,
champs, baby.
World champs after 32 years.
World
the
champs.
Los Angeles Dodgers are champions.
Everybody else can suck it right now. Right? Come on. Yeah.
You're a
we can
champion.
brag a little bit. It's been 30 some odd years,
You
man.
know, that bubble was very hard too. It wasn't an easy thing.
God. Yeah.
Staying in your room until it was time to go, and
Angels Dodgers World Series, that would
Oh,
be
yeah.
classic.
That
It'd be classic.
that would definitely. Anything's possible in
Anything's
baseball.
possible. Baseball, man. I love that sport, man.
Greatest game in the world.
Greatest game on dirt. Greatest show on dirt, they say, right? I had a question about going back to the creepy no stands in the crowd thing, and how
And I would like to
odd.
say that when they did create that, a lot of the teams, you know, did it to their nonprofits. So it did help, and a lot of money was raised.
okay, so if not, well, tell me this: how easy or difficult would it be for a team to go bankrupt based off of something like that?
Well, you know, on the financial side, I mean, everybody took a hit. So, you know, you look at it, I mean, look at Disneyland, look at Universal Studios. So I wouldn't be the one to really talk on behalf of a team. But
Sure,
if,
sure.
but if you,
No,
but-
I'm
but-
talking to
but-
you
but-
as a fan.
But yeah,
We're
but if you
talking right
looked
now
at
as a
it,
fan.
you know, from standpoint, I mean, anything's possible. I mean, now if you're talking specifically about an organization that's in our backyard here, I mean, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. But
Yeah.
you do have some teams that do struggle, you know, with gate and attendance, and then you add that into the mix. You know, they were hurting, and you know, and I
I'm sure
feel
the
for
Florida
the employees.
Marlins, are they still the Florida Marlins? Or are they the
Well,
Miami?
Miami.
Miami
Yeah,
Marlins.
yeah,
The Miami Marlins. Sorry, people in Miami. Yeah.
But you know, the stadium workers, you know, the security, the
Sure,
vendors,
yeah.
you know, a lot of different positions that are at a stadium,
Yeah.
the ticket takers.
Did I ever tell you I used to work at Dodger Stadium?
Really?
Yeah. The last time we won the World Series, man.
In
Before
19
this time.
Were you there for Gibby's homer?
I was watching it, man. I was done cooking hot dogs in the left field pavilion,
that right?
and I got to grab a dog and a soda and sit out there in the outfield, and I actually saw that, witnessed it in real time.
History.
Facts. It's like it happened yesterday, man, to me.
Greatest
And,
sports moment in Los Angeles history.
Yeah, that was fortunately for me, that was the last time I had to work a manual labor job, man.
Wow.
And then my records started to take off. But yeah, I'll never forget that time I spent at Dodger Stadium cooking hot dogs in the left field pavilion. I spent like 2 or 3 seasons there, you know, coming out of high school. I didn't have a plan, you know, other than I want to rap and I want to be on Soul Train and these things, and I was able to accomplish all of those. But Dodger Stadium was somewhere where it holds a lot of magic, you know what I mean? And in my heart, I remember as a kid, I saw Bill Buckner in the early 70s play with the Dodgers. What's up? And whatnot. Guys, if you want to call in, talk to Jack. I'm sorry, I'm kind of rambling. I'm going off here. I'm talking Jack's ear off here. 213-373-1260 is the number. We are still here. We are live and direct with my man Jack DeLance, super sports marketing agent, and my friend. And I'm trying to get him out on the golf course. Suki, make sure you get some golf clubs, and I can start taking some of that Jack money, baseball money out of his pocket. And
We do baby hoops. We do baby hoops. It might be the other way around
baby,
now.
him and that baby, he brought a little baby hoop with him today, and he wanted me to get it in and let you guys see him dunk on me and whatnot. And I was like, nah, that's not happening. That's not happening.
Well, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's happening?
Since we're chopping it up as friends,
Yeah.
when are you hitting the stage?
Man, I don't know. I've been getting phone calls, man, and one of my shows that got canceled from last year is back on. I'm happy to say, but not till October. It'll be myself, Stevie B.
Awesome.
Spring Love. Love Stevie B. I remember that was one of my first tours. Rodney O, my brother, my main brother from another mother, and a couple more artists are going to be on that bill, so I'm happy about that. But again, I got a ways to wait. I do got to start my rehearsals back up and get back on deck, man, because I haven't done a show in over a year, 3 months, maybe, something like that.
Oh, music. I was going to tell you, too. During the pandemic, music. And I hope I do this right, but I think her name is DJ Angie V.
Yeah.
That sound right? And I remember we did a lot of that, and a lot of our friends and family did that, too. So that was also something that, kept us going. Music, you can't go wrong.
Right on.
We got another caller?
I believe we have another caller. P. Patch him through. Welcome to the Havana Lounge podcast. I am your boy, El Padrino Mellow Man Ace. That is Jack DeLance in the building. What's up, caller? Who are you, and where are you calling from?
John Majuli.
John, how you doing, John?
South Center, California.
Thank you for the call.
Good, good.
Do you have a question for our guy, Jack?
I'm best friends with Jack DeLance. And I just want to call in and just tell him how much he means to me.
Your best friend?
And what he's doing.
Is that what he said? Oh, you're Jack's best friend. Get down.
Best man at my wedding.
Yeah. Best man at the wedding.
Best man in his wedding.
At his wedding.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, my man.
I just wanted to call in and just tell him how much I love him and, what a great job he's done and how proud I'm getting a little choked up. You talked about my brother that I lost too, so it's kind of hard. But he's been there for me, through this whole painful time that I've been with for the last couple of years. And I'm just so proud of him and what he's done.
Yes, absolutely. My sincere condolences to your dad. And Jack is a great dude, man. And that's why we're here lifting him up, giving him his flowers now as he deserves them, and uplifting our brother, man. I'm so proud of him, man. I'm a wannabe baseball player in my own mind, still at 54. And he's so close to the game. And I just love that about Jack's life, man. So we thank you for the call. Did you want to ask him anything? Does he owe you $20 or something?
Yeah, I want to throw something out there. I'll talk about Tommy Davis. This is a little longer than I thought tonight. It's been, I was expecting like a 30-minute podcast. It's been going for a while, and I really enjoyed it.
Thank you for tapping in.
My buddy out there doing his thing.
Yeah, no. I mean,
but I wanted to talk a little about. I want him to say something about Tommy Davis. Because he still holds the record, and he's definitely one of the first legends with Jack that he picked up, and he's been around with him a long time. And Tommy's getting older, so we don't know how long he's going to be around. So I just want to make sure that we get a shout out on him. Because I've been thinking about him a lot lately.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. I love you too. Let me tell you about this cat. I'm going to turn myself down so I don't hear it. We've been friends since 15. Worked at McDonald's together. Flipped Big Macs, quarter pounders with cheese. Remember one day that guys walked out on the grill because they got mad at the supervisor, and it was me and him. Our McDonald's was in La Puente, borderline of West Covina, and across the street was Gemco during Christmas time. And all I remember is looking up and seeing a line that looked like it went across the street to Gemco. And it was like, it's just two of us when there's only supposed to be 5 in this back grill area at McDonald's. And we had just gotten to know each other. And I looked at him, he looked at me, and easy way would have been like, well, we're going to follow them. But he says, I got you, you got me. I go, let's do this. We must have cooked hamburgers, filet of fish, French fries. I want to say at least 4 hours. God bless you. At least 4 hours straight, but it seemed like 8. And we formed such a bond that, I mean, that's my brother right there.
That's
close
awesome, man.
family friend, and he helped me, during the business too as well. And he's right, Tommy Davis, a great icon, great legend.
Absolutely.
To this day, still holds the record for the Dodgers with his 153 RBIs, 230 hits.
Yeah.
His back-to-back titles,
Yeah.
National League batting titles. The only
He's
Dodger to do
not
that.
doing well. Is that correct?
No, Tommy's doing good.
Yeah, is he good?
He's getting older. He's aging gracefully.
Father Time's taking his toll.
Father Time. So you appreciate him, and I'm actually going to go see him Saturday.
Good for
I'm
you.
able to spend some time with
Very
him.
nice.
But John and I, you talk about when we do something. I'll never forget. Quick story, because I don't want to bore your viewers, but we went out to go throw out the trash. Back then you had the golden arches that were near the trash. Well,
Yeah.
now I think it's different, but they used to have these big old boxes of syrup for Coca-Cola, Fanta, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So we're out there throwing the trash, and I'm like, "Hey, buddy, want to have a little fun right now?" And he's like, "Yeah, what do you want to do? You think you can kick it over the arches and field goal it?" So we had a field goal kicking contest with the thing. Next thing you know, manager comes out, we walk in, maybe about 5-10 minutes. He's like, "You guys see anything funny out there, when you were doing the trash?" "No, Ralph, why? What's up?" We're getting numerous phone calls that people are ordering through drive-through, and they're seeing getting kicked over the golden arches.
Yeah.
So we always had that fun. I mean, we always had that drive. A lot of Dodger games.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember one day, I was a Mike Piazza fan, when he was with the Dodgers,
Sure.
and we went to opening day against the Phillies, and Kurt Schilling shut us out. It was 3-0, and I think we got 3 hits.
Yeah.
And that was probably the most longest drive back home to West Covina, and we were mad.
Right.
So you look at the ups, the downs. With all due respect to my wife, the first time that you're kind of like, does she like me? Does she not like me? Well, I don't know, buddy. What do you think? So that's a person that I love dearly. Again, one of my truest, dear, and best friends, and yeah, that's us.
That's your guy right there. Right on, man. I think we're good, brother.
I think we're good too.
I think we're good.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I've had the time of my life.
Wait, did you get a ring?
Oh no, this is my father's ring.
No, a Dodger ring, man. The World Series ring. They didn't give you one.
That's a nice ring too.
No, it is. But I was talking about, baseball.
No, they have it where you could purchase a ring.
What
And
are we looking at?
I think I seen something today where for the foundation, there's some ticket donations. I think there might be $10. They're actually going to do a raffle of giving an actual championship ring. So I think if you go to Dodgers.com /win.
He thinks I deserve it. Yeah.
You
Thank
deserve
you,
a
my
ring
dog.
for
Thank
waiting.
you, my dog. Huh?
Yeah?
All my years of support, man. I deserve that ring.
Absolutely.
Suki really thinks I'm serious with that. But no, man, I love baseball, man. Los Angeles Dodger guy. Don't get my Braves jersey messed up today. I am paying homage to the late, great Hank Aaron in honor of Jack, also for being here and joining me today. Guys, I think we're good. I think we're good. You have a good time?
I had a blast. Thank you so much.
Good deal.
You
Good
blessed
deal.
me, and may God continue to bless you and all your endeavors. And thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Likewise, my brother.
Really appreciate it. And we will go to a Dodger game. How about that?
Oh, absolutely.